ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಂಕ್ರಾಂತಿ ಹಬ್ಬದ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. The guests of honors of today's function, Spurti Angadi, the daughter of great visionary leader, the late Suresh Angadi, the former Minister of State for Railways, and she has taken up a great challenge of the legacy of his father, who has left the institution, Angadi College of Engineering, where the entire responsibility she has taken to make that institute one of the best institutes in the state as well as the country. I congratulate her for having taken that responsibility in the rural area to educate the rural mass in the professional education. Secondly, one guest of honor, Rajendra Belagavi, the chairman of KLE Society. We all know as a citizens of this Belagavi district, what is the contribution, immense contribution of Gokte College of Engineering, where they are given their large number of engineers to this society, not only to the Karnataka, to the country, to the world. So definitely, sir. One more guest on the dais, or the host on the dais, Chetan Saran. My double congratulations to her. The first one is for having taken a decision to become an entrepreneur by leaving the teaching profession or academic profession. And the second is, she has taken up a job which is really challenging. That is, train the trainers. In other words, to train the teachers. That is really a big challenge. I wish all the best for the challenge that she has taken up to train the teachers. That is the need of an hour in this education sector. And other guests, the special invitees, the elite academicians, the industrialists, the teachers, and the team of 3T as well as Dattamsh. One thing is quite sure today is education is the only tool which can change the society. There is no other tool. You can give free power, free ration, free anything, but you cannot change the society. Education is the only tool, once again I am repeating, can change the society. In that context only, I congratulated Chetan Saranga and his team, all the academicians connected to 3T Hub, that there is a need today, the need of hour is to change or train the teachers. This is the area only wherein there is no proper training for teachers. If you take an engineer or a doctor, there is a training for a doctor, 1 year internship they have to undergo. When it comes to an engineer, an undergraduate engineer or an engineer, there will be a training for him at least for 6 months or 1 year. But for a teacher, after the completion of a master's program, he will go to directly teaching without any training being inculcated to teacher or expose the teacher in the area of teaching skills. That is one of the most lack. There is a dearth of teachers. There is a dearth of teachers not only in the affiliated colleges of VTU, it is there in the university, it is there in the allied institutions, what all say that IIT. There are enough researchers, but there are no teachers. There is a lot of difference between a teacher and a researcher. Teaching is an art or a skill. Yet, even though he knows subject very well, cannot be a good teacher sometimes. The reason being, there is a depth of teaching skills. That is what it is required. So, angle, she has taken a good decision to train the teacher. And definitely, I too invite her to have a discussion with me. VTU is also planning to start a program for training of teachers. Because the teachers, if I ask them, they have their own reasons to say that who will pay the money for training. All those questions needs to be addressed by VTU. I am there to address that part. But we have to make this training compulsory for teachers. That's what I am thinking. So that teachers needs to be given a training, especially at the entry level as at the middle level also. Training is essential. Not only train the teachers in teaching a particular subject, but to train the teachers or to inculcate or expose the teacher to the teaching skills first and then to the subject training and then subject training. That is what required, that we need to plan. Of course, in the last 30 years, we all know that the government of India has come out with new education policy, NEP 2020. The policy was prepared by a team of members. The Karnataka is having lucky that majority of the members in that committee are from Karnataka. Dr. Kasturi Rangan, Dr. M.K. Sridhar, Professor Basuraj Kettimani, one more member I have forgotten name, who was a Vice Chancellor of Wipro, who is a Vice Chancellor of Wipro University. Most of the members are all there from Karnataka. We all know that that policy is not prepared in a one day. It took almost 2 years to prepare that new education policy 2020. They met many stakeholders, educators, industrialists, many more, and they come out with an education policy called New Education Policy 2020. The gist of the new education policy is that it is a holistic, multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary, multiple entry and exit, academic credit bank, and then skill inculcation. The subjects to be taught should cover not only theory, but there is a need to inculcate a skill or add skill to each theory subjects to expose the students to practicals. All this to make our graduates, the complete grooming of the graduates, they are grooming of their personality. ಬಹುಶಃ ಒಂದು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಕವಿ ಕುವೆಂಪು ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಮಾತನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಒಂದು ಕನ್ನಡ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ಅನ್ನದ ದಾಹವನ್ನು ತೀರಿಸುವುದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣವನ್ನು ನೀಡ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ನಾವು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವವನ್ನು ರೂಪಿಸುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣವನ್ನು ನೀಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದರೆ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ an education to fulfill the hunger, but we are not giving education to development of the overall personality with human qualities in a graduates. So, in that angle, this new education policy NEP 2020, where there is this policy is to groom from when a child was from third year, 3 years to the level of when he reaches 21 year, the education policies allows the personality development, the physical fitness. Today, younger generation we are seeing more number of deaths at the age below 40 itself due to heart attack. The reasons are quite analyzed. Many research have been taking place wherein they are not physically fit due to the habits in the day-to-day. So now social activities are being included. The student needs to be exposed to social activities. Student needs to be exposed to the social responsibility. There is a need of studying yoga or national scheme, national credit cards. All these are physical education. All these are compulsory subjects with some credits of 1 or 2. That means it is for the overall personality development of a student. With that angle, this new education policy is being brought in. And Karnataka is being the first state to implement this new education policy, because the reason is why. See, the Karnataka is pioneer in promoting the professional education. The Karnataka showed in the entire country that there can be a self-financing institution in a professional education. The Karnataka is the first state to offer or to start self-financing institution in professional education. What is the need of that? The great visionaries, B.M. Srinivasaya in Karnataka started the first engineering college, self-financing college in the entire country, and it became a model to all other states in the country. Then all other countries started 600, 700 engineering colleges in each state. So, in that angle, even today, when it comes to the quality, it is in Karnataka. The quality still, it is there in the professional educational institutions. Many institutions which are in the rural area are trying to give the quality education. I visited recently Suresh Angadi College of Engineering. I have seen the infrastructure, seeing this thing. Now, the VTU, we have decided to implement most of our skill training program in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities, wherein we get a talented stuff in the Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities also. There are a lot of changes happening in the education sector. The technology is changing. We need to adapt as a university, come out with new curriculum to the change of technology. What the industry needs, today industry needs, what type of graduates they require, what type of engineers they require. It's very, very challenging. So, if we want to train a student, definitely there is a need to reskill and upskill the trainers, that is teachers. That very much I have understood as a Chancellor of the university, and we are planning to start the teacher training program in a big way, not only in calculating the teaching skills, but to train the teacher to teach a particular subject, especially in the field of artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data analytics, data science. Today, industry expectations is by the engineers is effective technique knowledge and skills, analytical skills, problem solving skills, creative thinking skills, interpersonal skills, communication skills, verbal and written, commercial awareness, workplace safety, team working skills. There is a need to train or expose the engineer in all these skills so that a graduate will be made or will become eligible for employment or employable. So how to inculcate these all skills? There is a need of all-round development of teachers. First, there is a need to expose the teachers to these skills. That's why I always say I am doing now. While preparing a question paper, there is a need to set the question paper as per the outcome-based education. This time, I took only 3 months back as a Vice Chancellor. Now I am completing 3.5 months. Now I have decided to give a training to teachers to prepare the question paper on outcome-based education system. Including the question paper should cover analytical skills, problem-solving skills, not the question paper of define this, define that, what is this, what are the types. No. There should be a complete change that we are going to bring. It's the greatest challenge for me also to bring or to prepare our teachers who are going to become a question paper setter to set or to train our young engineering graduates who are going to face the examination. This question paper must contain these skills, otherwise it's of no use. That's what I have today decided to bring those changes. Definitely, I seek the support of these 3T Hub as well as Dattamsh to train our teachers, to make our teachers to train the students in that angle. Today, the colleges or the university are being rated based on what is that outcome based. Today, we can say 10 times or 100 times that we have taught well, we have trained well, we have trained our engineer graduates well, but the ratings are being done, the universities rating are being done on employment, whether they are employed or not. ನಾನು 100 ಬಾರಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನ ನನ್ನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗೆ ನೀಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ನನ್ನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂತ. ಆದರೆ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಡೇ, ವೆದರ್ he is employed or not, based on that the ratings are being done. This I am telling my affiliated colleges as well as my university professors also, that only if your students are employed, then you can say you have trained well. Another ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, so now I invite, they have already met 3T Hub for discussion to join hands with VTU. We are another VTU will join hands with you people to train our teachers, and we'll take this teacher training program in a big way, contributing not only in developing a quality engineers, quality graduates, which is the need of our with for the overall growth of a graduates ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಕರೆದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಲು ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂತಹ 3T ಹಬ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ team, entire team, I thank once again for having invited me to address this August gathering of elite academicians ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್, ಜೈ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ.